Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the most unhinged carnivore on TikTok ever. Sorry, I was trying to bring that Mr. Beast level enthusiasm in the intro. Today, we're going to a place and doing a thing. Come with me right now. Dun, 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 dun. Click on the video. We're going to be covering a carnivore with a very extreme diet indeed. We're talking raw butter. We're talking pig's heads. We're also talking very other extreme dietary guidelines, such as eating 5,000 grams of sugar in one day. This dude just loves to eat very extremely, I guess. Part 1 of a new series that I'm calling, Look at This Crazy Crap That This Crazy Person Ate. Or something like that. I'm sure we can come up with a more creative name. Before we proceed, please click like and subscribe so that I may apply comb to mustache.
This is a full day of eating in Italy on a carnivore diet.
See, I didn't clickbait you. There it is right there. There's that pig head from the thumbnail. You thought I would clickbait you? Like I did yesterday? I would never do that. Today. And moving forward until I need to again.
I'm not sure why anyone should do this, but nonetheless.
What do you mean you're not sure why anyone should do this? Because it's great. Are you already downplaying your own greatness before we even started, bro? Have some confidence. Put your shoulders back. Walk with some confidence, bro.
I did. We first started off the day with a stick of butter wrapped in some prosciutto. Then
Okay, a stick of butter wrapped in prosciutto, which is what he's calling prosciutto. I think he's trying to be cute.
I had some ooey gooey cheek meat from it.
Okay, what the heck? Are you just biting right into the side of a decayed pig's head? What's happening?
A piggly wiggly.
Some cheek meat, okay, off of a...
That's the dome piece of Peppa Pig.
The dome piece of Peppa Pig. So you had a blood sugar spike that went straight to the dome piece? Homie, is what you're saying? Why are you saying dome piece? Is this dude a fan of the channel? He just said Peppa Pig's dome piece. What? I know I didn't come up with that phrase, but I'm probably the only one that's used it in the past 30 years. I'm the only one who uses stupid, old, outdated phrases around here. I'll be the judge of what is stupid, thank you. No, but seriously, this looks like something out of freaking Night of the Walking Dead, bro. The color of that pig flesh is giving me zombie vibes. That thing is about to turn around and eat your brains, bro.
That's right, a pig head.
A pig head with the letters NP written on his forehead. This is undignified. Why, Wilbur? Why?
And then I went to lunch and had some more prosciutto.
Prosciutto. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like prosciutto. It tastes like raw pork to me.
Which was great. And for second lunch, I had some steak tartare, which is just raw pork.
Okay, I'm not sure why, but right here he starts to say the steak tartare is raw pork. No, it's not. It's a ground beef dish. So... I'm not sure if the rest of this is all just hyperbole, if he's exaggerating for the sake of the clickety-clicks. By the way, don't eat raw pork, dude. Don't eat raw pork. If you're going to eat any raw meat, don't eat raw pork. Don't eat raw chicken. Out of all the raw meats to not eat, don't eat those ones the most.
And then I had some raw beef on a pastry,
Oh my goodness gracious, what the heck? Ugh. Dude, raw ground beef is gross. And it tastes too much like brains. Don't ask me how I know what brains taste like.
I guess it's not fully carnivore, but it's mostly carnivore.
And he put it on a pastry. Alright, so you get the bite of that nice raw ground beef mixed with the sweetness of the pastry, and it really has some sort of interaction in your mouth. There's a froth that develops as a result of the interaction between these two mediums.
And that was delicious. And I had my...
It didn't look delicious, bro, if I'm being real with you. Raw meat, ugh, that's disgusting. I'm not a fan of raw meat myself. I think it's real gross. I'll eat a very rare steak, but I don't want to eat just straight up raw meat, dude. Especially pork, but I'm pretty dang sure that was not actually pork because steak tartare, as I said, is made from beef.
My third lunch, which was some more prosciutto and...
Your third lunch? Okay, now you're speaking my language.
Some cheese with a little bit of honey. For dinner, I had a Florentine steak, which they cook rare because it's actually very, very tough to eat because there's not a lot of fat. They also gave me a board.
Okay, so they brought you a raw steak.
I didn't really cook mine that much, guys. Don't worry. I still like it very raw. That is how you incinerate it. That's not my piece. That was for my sister. Then for dessert, I had some treats.
Okay, I can get down on some super rare steak for sure, dude. Taking the bite out of a raw pig head, I don't know.
Ipa allaromina, which is cow tripe or cow stomach, and that was my whole day of eating. Oh,
Cow stomach. I bet it's good, though. Some of these are likely just traditional Italian dishes. Some of them are an entire pig head. Can you spot the difference?
don't forget the 6 shots of limoncello, 5 IU-GH, 10 grams test, 15 grams tren.
Whoa. What did he say at the end there? Something about trend, some D-ball, and test? He gave us his stack. All right, what I ate today, 15 megs of trend, 15 megs of D-ball, 15 megs of test. I don't know the amounts of any of those things. I've never taken any of them. So he showed us his carnivore diet, and then he wrapped up the day by giving us his stack. You're going to have to be on gear to not get tapeworm from all that, huh? I don't know if gear helps with tapeworm. The tapeworm gets all buff inside of you, right? And just starts consuming even more of your food. I don't know, dude. That's a very childish joke. All right, now we're going to take a look at a clip where he eats 15,000 calories. This guy just does like extreme crazy ways of eating in general. He does like a raw carnivore diet. He does one where he just eats a ton of sugar. On this one, he's going to eat 15,000 calories.
This is the full day of eating 15,000 calories for maintenance on
For maintenance. Okay, so this man is about 12 feet tall.
vacation. I also took a massive dookie after 5 weeks of not going to the bathroom.
Okay, I guess we probably could have done without hearing that part, yeah. Could have done without hearing that part, my guy. Thank you.
We first started off our day with a whole entire stick of Lurpak butter and a jar of Nutella.
Nutella? Are you purposely saying everything moronically? Alright, so you're starting the day off again with a whole stick of butter, but this time you're slathering it with Nutella. Nutella. Now you got me saying it weird, bro.
I just lost my Lurpak virginity, and I love it.
I don't know what Lurpak is. Some kind of butter. Maybe this is a brand of butter over there in Italy. I do not know.
Right after that, we slammed 5 shots of limoncello. I understand why they drink this stuff. And then I had
5 shots of limoncello. Okay. Some sort of alcohol, perhaps?
some Bologna and Prosciutto with
Bologna and Prosciutto. Okay.
some cheese, a whole entire pizza with a little bit of pancetta. Then I went
Pancetta. Okay, like 90% of the things he's saying, I don't understand. I know that he's mispronouncing them on purpose to be quirky or whatever, because I'm not like other guys, but I don't understand.
to the Vatican City and took a holy dookie, and then immediately
Oh my goodness gracious, you defiled the Vatican with your dukes.
asked for forgiveness. Here's a beautiful view
Okay, well, on behalf of the Pope and God, you are not forgiven for what you did. The way that you defiled the bathroom, the angels saw that and they are not pleased.
of Rome. After that, we had a stick of butter with Prosciutto
What is with all these sticks of butter wrapped in prosciutto? I mean, prosciutto. Quit making me say it wrong.
wrapped around it. If you've never been to Italy, this is essentially street food. They sell it on every single corner.
Dude, are you lying? And what are you doing now? He put the pig's head between the bread.
For lunch, I had a pig's head sandwich. I think they used a little too much bread here, but
Yeah, I think you went a little heavy on the bread here. We need less bread and more pig's head.
guys, nonetheless, it was amazing. And yes, I did end up finishing the whole entire head. And
Of course, duh. I always start at the snout and I finish at the teeth. I usually finish the teeth last.
And for dinner, I had a Florentine steak, which was around 3 pounds, cooked rare. Obviously, they gave me a little cast iron board if I wanted to heat it up a little bit more, but I didn't, so it was so delicious. And then
Alright, so he had a bite of this steak, and then he started having an out-of-body experience, it looks like. Okay, that must be a very good steak.
and for dessert, I had 500 grams test, 1,500 grams D-ball, 5 pounds of tren, and
5 pounds of tren. As long as you get your test, D-ball, and tren into every meal, I think it doesn't even really matter what you're eating, honestly.
50 IU-GH because I'm just cruising.
And he wraps it up with 50 IU of GH because he's just cruising. You know, if that's your stack, I think you can pretty much eat what you want, right? I mean, whatever. With that much tren coursing through your veins, bro, I think your dietary options are pretty wide open. Imagine Fat Sapphic Bro in the future talking about, like, I adjusted my stack so I could have more freedom with my diet or something. I would love an alternate universe where Fat Sapphic Bro is just completely roided out and jacked and just always talking about their stack. Always calling everybody a bunch of quitters. They're all roided out, just completely insane, just freaking veins everywhere like Ronnie Coleman, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so that was another day of crazy eating. We had prosciutto, or whatever the heck he said, wrapped around butter, and all this other type of crazy stuff. We're eating entire pig's heads, fam? Now we're going to take a look at a clip where he eats 5,000 grams of sugar in one day. Yes, this man has very extreme dieting choices. This dude does a lot of very bizarre, extreme eating. He eats weird. I'm good with words. Day of eating 5,000 grams of sugar.
This is a full day of eating 5,000 grams of sugar in just one single day. Here's real footage of my teeth falling right out. We
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
first started off the day with a nice tiramisu cannoli.
Tiramisu cannoli.
Followed up with some greens because we do like to get our greens in the morning.
Okay, you do need to get your greens in the morning. This is the color green, so it is close enough. Let's go.
That was a green pastry with chocolate chips, followed up with a cookie sandwich.
Oh, dude, all the colors of all these pastries is giving me a headache. That's so bizarre and specific, I know. Dude, the shade of that green cookie right there is giving me a migraine, bro. I can't even look at it. It sounds abnormal when I say these words out loud. It sounds weird. It's not weird. It didn't sound weird in my head.
Dipped in chocolate.
Of course.
Then I was still hungry, so after breakfast we had a pistachio cannoli.
Pistachio cannoli? Okay. So is that like a pistachio canola, you crazy ass?
As well, followed up with a dookie-filled croissant.
A dookie-filled croissant, all right? You know, the way that you say it makes it very appetizing. And the way that you're eating it also just makes me want to take a big bite.
For a little post-breakfast snack, we
Dude, get that tray of pastries out of here. Oh my God. I can feel my blood getting stickier just looking at this tray of pastries.
had 10 pastries, followed up with some
Imagine you eat so many sweets and your blood sugar is so high that ants just start like burrowing into your vein. They just start like tunneling in right here. You look down in your arm one day, you see all these ants inside of your veins making tunnels and stuff inside of your body because it's so sweet in there. I'm like a little kid, dude. I'm sorry.
pistachio gelato, 1 candied banana, which was marshmallow covered in sugar, followed up
Okay. Dude, you're getting high off of this sugar too much.
with a bendy pizzle
Dude, this dude is straight up getting like little kid high right now.
straw. Just kidding, that was an airhead basically. And then we had some candied eggs,
Does it taste like raw egg? I hope they've captured the essence properly.
4 scoops of pistachio gelato,
Oh my goodness. Oh, I literally am getting a headache looking at all these sweets.
and a waffly cone, and a testy sundae, because you can't always just eat sugar. I
What the heck? What is this?
honestly want to eat raw meat so badly right now.
Dude, stop with the raw meat. The only options in life are not raw meat or a bunch of sweet stuff. Like, he's like, I have to eat raw meat. So after a day of eating a whole bunch of sugar, he's like, God, I want to eat some raw meat right now. Like, in this man's world, the only options for eating are raw meat or 5,000 grams of sugar. There's no in between. It's either butter with raw prosciutto wrapped around it or 5,000 grams of sugar. A vegetable? A fruit? What the hell's that? I don't know. Okay, there's just raw meat and butter and sugar. Okay, there's no in between. There's no fruit and veg in here. There's no any other kind of food. There's no cooked meat somewhere in the middle. There's nothing. Okay, there's only raw meat and sugar. Now all of the food groups have been covered.
Because all I've been eating is sugar recently, and I don't feel as good. Yes, I would rather eat raw nuts than a cannoli.
Okay, so he does not feel good at the end of that, and he'd rather eat raw nuts. And I don't think he was talking about like walnuts and peanuts, those kind of raw nuts. Alright, so that guy was completely insane. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the Secret Eaters episode. I've never dealt with copyright stuff in TV shows before, so we'll see how that goes. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I upload 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Please click the like button. 1 like equals 1 mustache Komen. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.